Hello guys, I am back momentarily. I forgot to mention something in the first video. I don't know if you all are subscribed to Homestead Heart. Beautiful couple. She and Mr. and Mrs. H. Beautiful couple. They have a homestead there in Georgia. And I mean, it has been going for years. I've been subscribed to them for a long time. They have well over 100,000 subscribers. I think she's at 500,000 or close to it now. But they're a brother and sister doing it. And I mean, she teaches a lot, teaches canning. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love their channel. But anyway, Mr. and Mrs. H, they planted their peppers, and they do a lot every year, peppers and eggplants and everything else. They put their peppers out a few weeks ago. I watched the videos of them doing it, and every year their garden is very successful. It flourishes, everything. But this year, something horrible happened. In fact, their video today, even if you're not subscribed, go watch their video. Now, I will give it away because her video is 30 minutes long and they're explaining everything, but I will tell you what happened because I feel that it's very important. They planted their peppers out. They planted many rows of peppers, but 3 particular rows that they planted of their most important peppers and their eggplant, they planted in these 3 rows. Mind you, they're on acreages, so these 3 rows isn't like a regular 3-row garden. We're talking, I don't know how long these rows are. It's like a farm, okay? They lost every single plant. And the reason is that, I really hate giving it away, but I'm going to give it to you, and then you can just go and watch it if you haven't already watched it. But the reason is that they bought a particular cow manure. She named it. I'm not even going to name it. And it wasn't finished. And it was full of ammonia, and it killed the plants. And she said that, and this is one that I've seen you use, Diana, because I said I wanted some. I said because we have our Tractor Supply now, that I was going to order some. Not now, only because you don't know which batch, is the bad batch or not. And I don't want to waste my money and all that stuff and then end up with the bad batch. So she was saying that everybody, when you get compost or manure, chicken, any compost or manure, to smell it first. And if you smell ammonia, you know that it is not through breaking down. And I was saying the other day that my compost stunk, but it didn't stink like that. It was just a regular funk, okay? I know that the compost that I got is good. It's nothing in there that would alert me to not use it. And she said, because that was such a tried and true compost, that, I mean, she raves about this compost. Nancy and Hollis Homestead, they're sponsored by the company. So they always do the commercial at the beginning of their videos. So you probably guess what compost and manure that it is. But anyway, I feel that it was important to mention, in case you're not subscribed to her, just go to her channel and watch that video and you will see the plants. You will see exactly what happened. They lost their whole crop of the peppers, and they love the eggplant and peppers. That's one of their most important because of the dishes that she makes with both vegetables, and she's devastated. They are going to replace what they lost, but that's money and time. And you don't know how somebody else's plants may do. She said it's too late to try to start them again from seed. All that work went down the drain. So I want us to avoid that same pitfall, just like she wanted everybody to avoid that too. She said, she gave the warning today, and that's a devastation. I mean, just like me, I lost my strawberries and I lost my figs, all because of the greenhouse collapse. So that's why I'm gonna be out here working like a slave, trying to get this doggone new greenhouse together to make sure that I don't have that to happen again, especially once I put, other fruits in there, because I plan to, put some things in there that would not be hardy in my zone, that would be able to be overwintered into the greenhouse. I want to get some persimmons. I want to get some kumquats. These things I can order as the years go by and I can keep them and they'll come back every year if I have a satisfactory greenhouse. This greenhouse, I'm in zone 6B. This greenhouse puts me all the way up to 8. You know, depending from the heat I felt with this dust fire, it's going to definitely put me in the south. And then it will go until November or December. Some things I'll be able to overwinter, like my greens. It's important to me. So I just feel really bad for her and her husband, Mr. and Mrs. H. I really do. In fact, I got all these peppers. In fact, there were some she named that I actually have some of. I wish I could ship her some of my seedlings because I planted an overabundance of them. And so I might send her a message asking her, is there a way that seedlings can be shipped? Or y'all can tell me. I would think if I wrap it into a moist paper towel or something and put them in a box, I could probably ship her some and then she could start over. But she can't even plant in that spot now. It's ruined. I don't know how she's going to rectify the problem, but it's going to have to be cleaned up. That's like a chemical spill. Ammonia? And I mean, it did it. It might keep the animals away, but she can't plant anything there. And she says she was so glad she didn't get her watermelons out because they would have been in that spot too. She had extra space to put the watermelons. So it's just a ruined season for her as far as those two crops are concerned. She'll get everything else. And she said she had the manure left over from last year, and she planted other peppers on the other side of that same fence. And I'm hoping that chemical doesn't seep through, seep through all the soil. I'm thinking it may be contained where it's at because she has cattle panel and stuff there. But my concern is that chemical seeping through there. Hopefully it'll finish breaking down over the next year or so or she might can pour some more compost over it to soak up that ammonia and keep breaking it down. But, I'm not savvy in that area. I'm quite sure that she and her husband are. So I'm praying for her, keep her in your prayers. But yeah, I urge you to go watch that video and see what happened and see the devastation. I almost cried for her, but I'm definitely going to reach out to her and see if possibly, I can assist. And I'm almost certain that some of her other subscribers will probably do the same. And she can have her peppers and eggplant for the year, because I really hate that. That was a lot of money and time and work wasted. And I'm praying that that never happens to any of us. So that's all I wanted to say. So I'm going to get off of here. My food is done. The fire is out. So I'm getting ready to go get that off of the grill and get ready to eat. So I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.